Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. Enjoy personalized comfort for better sleep night after night. It's the final days of our Black Friday sale. Recharge this season with a bundle of cozy, soothing comfort. Now only $17.99 for our C2 mattress and base, plus free premium delivery. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
We all know those GLP-1 injections work wonders, but that price tag almost gave me a heart attack when my insurance denied coverage. I was staring at a choice between paying my mortgage or paying for weight loss. Talk about a rock and a hard place. Then I found Elevate Health compounded semaglutide at just $58 with payment plans that don't require a second mortgage. Same medication, same results, but a price that real folks can actually afford. Visit joinelevate.com today. That's JOINELEVATE.com. Your wallet will be as happy as your waistline. This medication is not FDA approved.
Are you scouring the web for the best Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals? Stop it. Get Rakuten. Rakuten is a shopping sidekick that gets you cash back on gifts for everyone on your list. Right now, you can get up to 15% cash back at the stores you love. You can even stack cash back on top of the biggest sales of the year. That's savings on savings. It's more time shopping and less time searching. With Rakuten, you're always saving at your favorite stores on the things you're already buying. Cashback is automatically added to your account as you shop, and you get paid with gift cards, PayPal, or check. Or eligible American Express card members can even choose to earn membership reward points instead of cashback. It's truly a no-brainer. Now's the time to join. Up to 15% cashback ends on 12/2. Plus, new members will receive a welcome bonus after minimum qualifying purchases. Just go to Rakuten.com, download the app, or install the browser extension. That's RAKUTEN. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to King of Hearts podcast, hosted by me, Chiara King. And today we have a good friend of mine, and she's a ball of energy. Ashton's on the pod.
Hey guys.
Welcome to the pod. Welcome. Like, I've obviously been listening to Common Chaos for like ages, and then we met and I was like, fuck, I know this girl. Like, I've listened to her voice on Common Chaos. So yeah, it's crazy that we're doing a 360 now. You're on my pod. Mm-hmm. So welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. And I'm so devastated that we didn't get to get you on Common Chaos before we
it's fine.
said goodbye.
I know, it's so sad.
Maybe we'll do a reunion or something.
Yeah.
Get you on as a
you can
special guest.
Exactly.
Stay tuned.
If you love me, let me fly away. Maybe I'll come back to you. Maybe I won't.
Well, we were just talking before we put the record on this pod about some things which we can't really share much on the pod. But
I had to give an off-the-record update.
Yeah, me too. But actually, I don't really have much to update you on. Like, I'm single as hell. Like, I don't think I've ever been more single in my life. Like, I'm literally not messaging anyone right now, and it feels so weird.
I feel like you get into bed at night and you just go, it's really just me.
It's really
And
just
do you have a
me.
dog or anything?
I have a dog, yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
I've never been so in love with my dog. Like, I've actually spent more time with my dog than I ever have before, because there's no like man in my life to fill that void. So now there's my dog.
Is it a boy or girl?
A boy.
Even
So
better.
we've got the masculine energy.
You've got the masculine. You're getting
Got
into bed
Milo.
with a boy still.
Exactly.
Milo, cute. Milo's loving life right now.
Oh, Milo is like, he gets more kisses than he's ever had. Like, when he gets home, I'm basically snogging him.
Well, there we go. You're not technically single.
There you go. Yeah, he is my boyfriend.
And you know what? They love you unconditionally, and they don't talk.
They don't cheat.
Better.
They're
don't
loyal.
cheat.
They're the most loyal.
They may lick their private parts.
Yeah. But like,
talent though.
I'm sure a lot of guys would like to do that.
Yeah, you know, if they could, they would. Would you?
No comment. You know, I've thought about it before.
Yeah, I've always thought if I could,
I'm like,
would I?
Probably. Wouldn't you?
Well,
we would never need men ever again.
I know, but
Like we just would never.
you know when just touching yourself isn't the same? Like if I'm to grab my boob, my titty.
It doesn't. It's like
It's not
massaging
the
yourself.
same.
It's
I'm
not
just
the
like, I
same.
always, and you know what? It's really weird. I always just sit there and grab my boobs.
So do I.
And it's not because
I
it
do it in
feels
public.
nice. It's just like I feel supported.
I feel comforted.
I don't wear bras. Maybe
Me
that's
neither.
why.
I don't.
Twins. Do you have fake boobs?
No.
Oh, I do.
What's it like?
Well, when I didn't have fake boobs, I didn't used to touch them. So
What size were they before?
they were like I got fake boobs because I had two different size boobs. So one was an A and one was a B, and now I'm a C. So just like even them out and one size bigger.
Yeah, they look pretty like natural and normal.
Yeah, I was like, smallest implant ever.
Yeah.
He was like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the key."
No, I think so too.
Yeah.
I know that there was another influencer. She got like a mini boob job where you get like just the tiniest amount.
Is that like a fat transfer?
No, it is a silicone, but it just goes inside and it just is a tiny bit of boob.
Yeah.
Some girls are like just flat chested.
Maybe that's what Kendall Jenner got.
Did she get a boob
Well,
job?
they said there was speculation that she did, but it was so natural.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't think I would ever get a boob job.
I wouldn't. I would advise against. I kind of wish I never got one. Just because
Really?
I had so many complications and
Really?
like fights with my surgeon, and I've had like multiple surgeries to get it to where it is now. It's a long story.
What?
Yeah. So I'm always like a bit like traumatized.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh.
Surgery is not a vibe, I feel.
It's never what you think. You think like you have this idea of like, oh, I'll get surgery and I'll finally be perfect.
Yeah.
But it's like there's so many like complications that
Well,
can happen.
but also you'll get it and then you'll still feel the same.
yeah.
It's the same with money. Like you'll get, you'll be like, oh, when I have like 100K in my bank
Mm-hmm.
account, I'm going to be happy. And then you get 100K in your bank account and you're like, why am I
What's
still
next?
not happy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or like when I buy a
Happiness
house.
comes from within.
It does. It does.
I didn't mean to say it sarcastically.
Same with dating though. Like I'm always like,
Yes.
when I get a boyfriend, I'm going to be happy. Or when I meet my husband, this is when I'm going to be happy. And then I've been in relationships in the past and had the boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
and not been happy or fulfilled. If anything, I felt more drained.
Yeah, because they say that you need to be happy with your life now and in this moment to be happy in the future. Like you can't be sitting around waiting to be happy for something to happen or for someone to come into your life.
Yeah. And also when you are not feeling happy within yourself, you're going to attract someone who's also not happy within
On
themselves.
that wavelength or
Honestly,
like vibration.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
Brother. What's that?
What's that? Brother.
But yeah, how's your dating life going? How are you finding dating in London?
You know what's the funny thing? I've only ever gone on a date with one person in London. Actually, I've gone
I
on
went
like,
on one date as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
with
I actually have only been on one date since me and my ex broke up, and it's been 4 months now.
and was he British?
He was English.
Okay.
He was English, and I've never been on a date with like an English guy, like proper English.
That's so weird because you're from here.
Yeah, but I'm just not about it.
Yeah,
I'm not into it. It was
I
a
don't
great
blame
date. Don't
you.
get me wrong. Like it was great, but like I just think I wasn't ready. I don't think I was ready to like go on a
Mindset
date.
and timing is everything. Like
Yeah.
you could meet like a really amazing person, but if you're just not ready, then you're gonna almost have this like
I had a complete barrier,
blindness.
yeah,
Yeah.
as well. I was just like, I can't open up to anyone right now. And I think still it's going to take a lot for me to bring my guard down after what I went through.
trauma.
Like trauma,
Yeah.
big time.
Yeah. And you'll probably never want to put it online for a while as well. Like,
I'm
you wanna keep
never,
it private.
like honestly, after everything that I went through with like my exes and, I am never going to be posting a relationship online, which is really sad because,
yeah.
you know,
Share your
everyone
life.
everyone wants to see that dating life, but then when I do share it, I get so much hate for
Mm.
it. And then
That's what I don't
now
get.
I'm
because-
traumatized and I'm like, you know what, you guys, I'm not going to share this shit with you guys
Yeah,
anymore
no, you
because
don't get the privilege.
yeah, you don't get the privilege because I'm done being criticized all
Mm.
the time. I'm literally a 25-year-old girl. Like we're like, living life. We're young. Like
Mm-hmm.
we're going out. Of course we're going to date.
And learn,
But it's
and
like you
make
put
mistakes.
but like you're constantly criticized when you put it online.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So now I'm like, I don't want to post shit anymore. Like I just want to like pretend
Mm-hmm.
and live my life in private. And the moment I get a ring on this freaking finger, that is the moment people will know.
Yes.
I literally promised this like a year and a half ago. Even with my ex-boyfriend, I never posted him. I posted about the relationship. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never posted his face. I never said his name. I never shared anything about him, just a hand or a foot.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
And just like the things that he did for you or like your relationship experiences kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, not even. Like you were pretty, kind of, I don't know how you did it.
Yeah.
It's actually talent.
Yeah, I tried to like tell people I'm in a relationship, but like also still keep it private.
Because your
now I'm
content is
completely
a
done.
lot about relationships as well.
Yeah, but I'm like completely done. Like no one's gonna know anymore. Like I'm over it.
Does that mean your content's going to change? Like,
Well, now I'm just gonna pretend I'm single for the rest of my life, and people are not gonna know if I'm in a relationship or not because they don't have the privilege
it's a bit
to
of a
know.
game now.
Yeah. So am
Yes,
I in a
when-
relationship or
yeah.
am I not in a relationship? But I genuinely am very much single right now.
Well, you know what? I think you have to be
Yeah.
at some point. And I think this is the perfect time to do that so that
Yeah.
you can heal and kind of like reset and get back to yourself. Because I think when you go through something, what you went through, it's easy to lose yourself a bit because there's all of these narratives and like
Yeah.
these perceptions of you. And then you can start to like, I mean, we haven't spoken deeply about it, but you can start to like question yourself or just like get really down on yourself because you can be like, you know, so many people think this of me and they don't know the truth or whatever
Yeah.
it is. So it's just
They
like,
don't actually know who I am because
Yeah.
I don't speak up about it. You know,
yeah, you don't want to
because-
like entertain.
Yeah, I don't want to entertain bullshit.
No.
You know, it's only going to bring more fuel to the fire, and I know who I am as a person. Do you know what I mean?
spilled a bit of water.
That's all right.
You don't want to bring limelight to him anymore
No.
too because he doesn't deserve it.
Doesn't like, and he wants it.
Oh yeah.
He wants it. and
Otherwise
he's
he'd
not
put
getting
his
it.
Instagram on private if he didn't want it.
Yeah, well, he
know what
wouldn't
I
even
mean?
have an Instagram.
No.
That's on that. No more talking about him because he
Yeah.
doesn't
Doesn't deserve it.
She doesn't deserve it. But yeah, so now I'm just like, I know who I am, but it's also trying to figure out when everyone's telling you you are a certain thing, like you're a slut, you're this, you're that. And it's like, hold on for a second. Do any of you have any evidence of anything? And secondly, I work so hard every single day in, day out for like what I have. And people seem to just ignore that part of like, you know, I'm literally doing brand deals like all the time. I'm like going out with brands, like I'm constantly working. I've got the podcast, like, you know, I'm going to be like writing a book soon and just like, yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Oh my God, congrats. What's it going to be about? Are you allowed to say what it's about?
Yeah, well, it's going to be about basically empowering women to stop being in abusive relationships.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and to be
Powerful.
like, this is not normal the way you're being treated, how to get out of toxic narcissistic relationships and working on yourself to a point where you no longer attract someone.
You know, I
negative.
love that because I feel like a lot of women do this when they're older, like a lot of
Yeah.
like older women or like
Yeah.
psychologists, but I feel like
No, but like I just went through it so young. Like I've
That's
been
what I
through
mean.
several relationships and I'm 25 now and I've been through so much trauma. I've been through like so much trauma when it comes to relationships, like just a lot of things that you shouldn't go through at the age of 25.
yeah.
So with that, what I've experienced, like I'm now using that and I don't want to go through that anymore.
No, I think that's amazing that you can probably reach people your age in like with a tone of voice that is relatable and stuff because I feel like if a 25-year-old is reading a book that say a 45-year-old woman has written about her experiences of abuse, I feel like the tone might not be digestible.
Because
whereas
I'm
I feel
going
like,
through it as I'm
Exactly.
experiencing it.
And it might be like, I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be easier for them to relate to. And I think when it's more of like a recent kind of time current experience, then it's like a bit more fresh. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's making sense in my head.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. And it's like the next thing.
But yeah.
But right now I'm just like, I'm so over, man. Like I haven't opened any dating apps.
I don't blame you.
I'm not into it.
No, you know why? You know what I don't like about it? I can't get past the fact that these people are circulating on there. They're
Yeah, they
circulating,
stay on
sorry,
there.
my English today.
I'll go on Hinge. Like I think I went on Hinge like ages ago and I saw the same guys on it.
That's what I mean.
And I was
You
like,
log on and you're
you're
like,
still here?
Yeah.
Like you've been here for years.
I
Like what are
know.
you doing?
It's just like, it's so off-putting.
Yeah, and it's just so superficial. I feel like you do usually always end up with the opposite of your type. So how can you then go on an app and just obviously you're going to go for your own type. You're not going to go on an app and be like, oh, he's not that cute. Let me swipe. Yes.
I think the only thing it's good for is maybe going on dates to get experience.
Yeah.
And just like for the plot, if you wanted to.
I get so nervous on dates
I
though.
know, but then I don't like meeting
I
people
hate
from
dates.
like
I prefer meeting people through friends.
Same.
Like, and then there's no awkward, like, let's go on a first date. It's kind of like, oh, well, we're all at the park anyway. We're all getting to know each other as a group. And then you're kind of like subliminally getting to know that person.
And there's a common ground and there's like topics that you can already talk about. Whereas if you go on a date with someone you've never met, there's no mutuals or anything. You're just kind of like getting to know someone right from the beginning. And like that could be good, but also it's just like a little bit overwhelming.
But also when you bring your friendship groups together and like they don't maybe like connect that well because you're from completely different backgrounds.
It's just not mixing. Agreed.
It's not a vibe. I just don't like it.
No.
We go out enough.
Yes.
We travel
social.
enough.
Yeah.
Like we meet guys all the time, whether we want to date them or not is a different situation. But like we are opening the door for someone to come in. It's not like we're staying at home like hermits.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
It's just hard to come across someone. It's actually really hard to come across someone that you connect with.
Especially in London.
Especially in a city. Like
that's
London,
why I don't
LA,
meet
New
anyone
York, like
in
any
London.
sort of those places where it's so fast paced and people are
everyone's
coming
out
in
the
and
city.
out.
Yeah.
Exactly. No one's looking to come settle down and have a family here or like a committed relationship. They're like,
I want to grow my career.
Exactly. So, hi. So yeah, I think they're just it's hard dating in a city like this, but it can be fun if you're not looking for something serious. Like it could be fun to just date around if you're in your 20s or I'm in my 30s. Like, you know, I'm a fling-a-ding kind of gal.
How are you feeling about like dating in your 30s? It was obviously your birthday recently.
Yes,
I mean,
31.
obviously you look younger than me. It's crazy. Like it's actually crazy. I feel like you anti-age every year.
Honestly, I honestly
don't
just
know.
don't think about my age and I just enjoy life so much. I think it's just like an
Were you like
energy
that
thing.
at 25?
To be fair, I've always been like this. Like I've always just lived life to
The max.
the fullest ability. Yeah. And I just think I always just try and enjoy life. I don't think about it too seriously, which obviously has a downside.
But that's great.
Yeah, it's great. But like I like to have like as little responsibility as possible. Like I don't own a house. I have commitment issues. I can't commit to buying a house anywhere because I'm like, well, I don't know where I want to end up.
Yeah.
And I don't want to deal with the headache of like an investment property. So then I'm just like, okay, well, I invest my money into like traveling and experiences. And obviously moving over to London was such an investment because when I first moved here, I wasn't getting work with UK brands for quite a few months.
Wow.
So I was spending my Australian dollar and that you lose half of it here. So like everything is double. So like say my rent's £500 a week, it was like $1,000 a week for a room.
I didn't know the exchange rate was that bad.
Yeah, so I was chugging through my money like crazy when I first moved here. So that was an investment in itself, but it's so worth it.
We're just going to take a pause there and we'll be back after this break.
And just being in Europe, I feel like
Being in
life is better in Europe.
The men here are better in a sense because
Are they?
Australian
What
men,
are Australian guys like?
they have no cult. Okay, I don't want to shit on all Australian men because, you know, there are some good
I've
ones.
never been to Australia. I've never dated an Australian guy.
Australian culture sucks. Like they just do the least.
Really?
They do the bare minimum and they just
Expect the most.
yeah, kind of. But they're also like they're just closed-minded.
Are they chivalrous at all? Like,
Not
would they open the door for
really.
you? Would they buy you flowers? Would they?
The only
know.
one who did was my last long-term relationship ex who had a European background.
Okay, well then that makes
So
sense.
his parents were like Lebanese and Italian.
Oh, okay then.
So
that,
like,
I
yeah.
mean,
he was like treated his mum like a princess kind of thing. So like obviously
that doesn't count.
No. So I feel like Australian men, like proper Australian men, are no good.
Do you think they're similar to Brits?
Yeah.
The thing is, I went on this date with the British guy like 3 weeks ago, and he was super chivalrous.
See, that's the thing as well. I've gone on only one date with a British guy and he was super chivalrous as well. Like he was, really sweet.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Although he didn't open the door for me, like in the car. Yeah, I will say that. Yeah. Like,
No,
I on a first date, you know, like he picked me up and like I get to the door and he just didn't come round and open it for me. And I know that's like
No.
picky, but like
I'm sorry.
I'm used to having the door open for me. So for me, I was a bit like,
Taken
okay,
back.
that's like, you know,
Red flag.
minus points for
Yeah.
you.
You lost
He
a lot of
didn't bring
points.
flowers.
Like
But like, He
Was
he
it
picked
first
me
date
up,
from
he
a
dropped me
complete
home.
stranger? Like as in like had you met him before?
We met before. Yeah.
So you had met him. I feel like if you've met them before, like even if they don't get you flowers on the first day, which might seem like a lot for someone, they should at least send flowers the next day after the date. They should get your address from either you or a friend.
Yeah.
And send flowers.
Yeah, I agree.
If it was a good date, you know, if you kept talking and stuff. If it was like vibes weren't there, then like fair enough.
They were, but I just think like for me, I'm such a sensitive person. If I vibe with you, which is quite rare for me, then I'm hooked.
Yeah.
But if I feel like I'm not like fully into you, like 100%, then I'm not the kind of person who, for example, would fall in love over time. Like I'll know if I'm in love with you within the first week. Like,
yeah.
Not in a love bombing way, but like I won't say I love you, but I'll feel it really deeply.
But you just intuitively know that this could be something.
I just have a gut feeling.
Yeah, I'm the
like
same.
I always, when I meet someone, I have a gut feeling like, okay, like for example, with my first love, when I met him, I knew within like the first 3 days, I knew he was going to break my heart.
Oh,
yeah.
break your heart.
I knew it.
Oh no, not even like, oh, this is going to be something.
Well, I knew I was
Break
going to
your
fall
heart.
in love with him and he was going to break my heart. And it happened.
Why
Yeah.
did you know he was going to break your heart?
I just had a gut feeling. I was like, this person's going to be someone really important in my life. I just knew it. I don't know. I just feel like as women, we have intuition.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to go from like a place of fear of like manifesting that to happen.
Yeah.
But I just had a gut feeling like, oh my God, I really fell hard, like so hard, harder than I've ever felt.
That's first love as well, I feel.
Yeah.
It's like
and
you're
I don't
just
think
so
anything
naive.
compares to first love as well.
No.
Have you been in love like after your first love?
Oh yeah, I've been in love probably 4 or 5 times.
What?
Yeah, but I'm 31.
Wait. Oh my God.
I've been in love with I
like madly
didn't
in
fall
love.
in love once in one of my relationships, but it was like a very short-lived relationship.
Yeah.
My other 4 relationships, I was fully in love with them.
Wow.
Yeah.
I find it hard.
Such a lover girl.
Yeah, I'm a lover girl too. And I love love. But I think maybe, I don't know, I'm 25. I don't know. But like the next person I fall in love with, I seriously just need to marry them because I'm actually over dating at this point. I'm done.
But I feel
I'm
like as well, I grew up in the Gold Coast, which is such a different place to London. I think if I grew up here, it's harder to fall in love.
It is.
It's a totally different lifestyle and a totally different upbringing.
It's less naive.
Yeah, when
have
I
to be
was
more
in
mature.
London, exactly. You grow up quicker here.
Yeah.
Whereas in the Gold Coast, like I was like young, carefree. I wasn't in this industry as well until I was 24 or 23.
Okay.
So it's been like, I don't know, 7 or 8. I don't know. I'm not very bad at math, like 8 or 9 years. I don't know. But like I wasn't in this industry until 23. And most of my relationships, my young love relationships was up until then.
Wow.
So it was so easy to fall in love because it's just like
it's young.
there was
like,
no
that's the
thought
best-
about marriage. Like
that's the
there was no
thing.
thought about like, oh, is he financially stable enough? Because
Yeah.
like back then, especially, I didn't even think of those things. I was just
Yeah.
like, if I liked someone, then I like dated them and I was in love with them, and it was this young puppy innocent love where we
Yeah.
both just was
And
like
that's the
working our
best.
full-time jobs. There was no distractions, whereas here it's
There's
like
no external.
I didn't have a career back then. It's so different as well. Like everyone
When I fell in love, I didn't have a career either. I was just a student.
I honestly
harder.
believe that people have such like a more deeper, pure, like innocent
That's
love.
why. Yeah, that's why the
not
first
in this
love-
industry. It's
But that's why the
fucked.
first love is the most strongest, I think, because there is none of that external
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Now, when I date, I'm literally like, why is this guy wanting to go on a date with me? Does he want to
There's
use
so
me?
many other factors.
Does
yeah.
he want to be with me because of like my followers? Does he want? Because I've had that.
Yeah.
It's happened to me twice.
Oh my
Where I've dated
God.
a guy and he's just used me for clout.
Oh, brother. Oh,
Brother.
that's so yeah, it's so gross. Like I don't know
And
why,
they
but it's
mask
so
it so
much-
well though. They make it out as if
Of
like
course.
they make it out as if they're like into you, but then when they're literally posting you after like 2 weeks of dating, and I'm just like, why did you do that? And they're like, oh, because I like the picture. I'm like, I would never post someone I dated for 2 weeks and post a picture with them.
No way.
Never.
No way. It would be a solid like 2 months.
Yeah.
Before I would.
Me, now we're
like
coming on years.
You're like 2 years.
I'm like 2 years, 3,
Yeah.
not until there's a ring on my finger. Am I posting you on social media, or even anyone's going to know that I'm in a relationship? I'm actually over it at
Yeah.
this point. I can't do it anymore. And I'm sorry to the girls that enjoy watching me share my relationships, but there are just going to be the haters who are going to be like, oh my God, you're such a slut. You have like a different boyfriend every week. And I'm like, I've had 3 boyfriends in the last 5 years.
Yeah, that's so normal.
Like,
That's so normal.
it's
well,
like-
not normal. Like everyone's normal is different.
but it's, if I wanted a boy to have a different boyfriend every week, I should be allowed to have a different boyfriend every week as well.
When is there going to be a time where women can have multiple boyfriends?
Exactly.
When is that
But
time?
men
Because
can.
what religion?
Men
I will
can.
sign up to that religion because I'm so sick of men having like
Loads of girls.
Yeah,
And also sleeping with loads of girls.
Commitment issues, right?
Yeah, but they sleep with loads of girls as well. And
Yes.
that's like, yeah, whoa, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We sleep with like one guy and it's like, slut. You're
Yeah,
a whore.
Guys are like,
You're
we want
disgusting.
someone with a count of 4 to be my wife.
Yeah.
And it's like,
the
but
standards.
what's your count?
Over 1,000.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's not even saying over 1,000. It's over 1,000 and being proud of it.
1,000.
This certain someone
How?
was boasting to me, being like, yeah, I slept with over
How many
1,000
STDs
women.
did they catch in that time? That's
And boasting
imagine a woman
about
did
it.
that. Imagine a
If-
woman did that.
She would be shunned. She would be shunned. She would be called she's disgusting and gross and dirty. And it's like, it really breaks my heart because as women, we're literally told every single day we're disgusting, gross, and dirty
Yeah.
if we sleep with one guy. And it's like, what the hell? Who were all the girls that this one guy is sleeping with? Like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
The maths is not mathsing.
No.
How is one guy sleeping with over 1,000 women and a woman is sleeping with 2 men?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I feel like women probably have to fib about
which
it,
is sad.
which is sad
The
because I
fact that
get
we even have the
shamed.
pressure to like have to lie about
Keep
it.
our count at a certain number
Yeah.
just to like be wifey material.
But
No,
what
but then that's
even
just
is
the wrong
wife-
man.
But you,
Then that's not
exactly,
the
that's
man
the
that
wrong man.
you-
If a man is saying to you, I expect a woman to sleep with less than 4 girls, that is not the man for you. And that is a man who only cares about that traditional patriarchal system.
Yeah.
Which I personally don't want to be living under. I make my own money. I just
Yeah.
bought my own property. I make everything on my own.
Yeah.
I've never ever relied solely financially on a guy in my entire
neither.
life. Like I've been making money since I was 13. Okay.
Same. I got my
Really?
first job at 13. McDonald's.
Same. I worked as an assistant.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely more elegant. I was like, McDonald's, like,
was
you
my
want fries
mum's
with that?
Really?
I just wanted a job so bad. Like, I
Yeah.
made my mum like sign off because you had to be 14 years and 9
I
months
worked
to
for
work.
my mum.
Oh, well, then that's even better.
Yeah, she had like a laser hair removal clinic in Camden, and I would
You're
go
like,
in. No, I was the receptionist. I was taking calls on Groupon
Like, hi,
and
it's
taking in the
Chiara,
codes. I was
welcome.
13.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Cute.
She was paying me £10 an hour.
Aw.
Yeah, I was like having different clients, selling them body creams and stuff. Like I've literally been working since I was 13, and now I've gotten to a point. Same with you, like in our careers, like we don't. I've been taught as well, like throughout my life, like be with a rich guy, marry a rich man, marry someone who's gonna keep you stable. Obviously, there's a factor in that, but like I make my own money.
Like, I am
the rich man.
Yeah.
No, I really am.
Yeah, that seems
You
to be
know?
a lot of this generation.
We've
like
gone
the-
a bit backwards.
We have.
I fell under that for a bit.
Yeah.
You know? I fell under
Where we're
that
too
pressure.
independent and we're like,
No, where I was like, oh, maybe I should be with a rich guy. And then
right.
you realize that rich guy, number one, if they're saying how rich they are, usually are not.
No, if someone's bragging about their money,
They never have it.
Yeah, I feel like it's if
So-
anyone's bragging about anything,
If they're
like
bragging
if they're trying
about-
to
yeah.
convince you of who they are as a person, like no, like I'm really loyal or
Yeah.
I'm really this, they're not.
They're not.
Or they've had a
My
history of
ex
not.
was like that.
Yeah,
He
if
was
you
like,
have
I'm
to
the most loyal
convince
person.
someone-
I hate that my friends are like cheating on their wives all the time.
Oh.
I'm the most loyal man in the whole world. And I'm like,
No,
okay.
you've just outed yourself. Like you've just.
It's
outed
always the
yourself.
one who accuses the other of cheating is the one that is
Yes.
cheating.
That's so
because it's an
true.
insecurity thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm just like sick and tired of these freaking roles that men and women play right now.
I think there's such an unbalanced dynamic in like feminine masculine energy that's formed, and you know what, it's sad as well is there's this kind of war between like men hating on women for being like independent and like not needing them, like being too I'm an independent woman vibes.
They
and
don't
then
like it actually.
they
They
don't
don't
like
like women
it.
being independent.
No.
And they don't like a woman being masculine and making
No.
money, especially the egotistic, narcissistic men
Yeah.
who feel like they
they
need
lose
to be
control.
on top. They need to be the man
Yeah.
because they are intimidated.
Yeah.
And that's happened countless times to me.
Well, I think a lot of like rich men use their money to reel in women and
It's
to
not
then
even
control them.
It's not even the rich ones either.
Oh,
It's the ones
fake
that
rich.
pretend to be
Yeah.
rich.
Yeah, they're
That
the
are actually
worst.
not rich because they're the most insecure.
Yeah. And then there's this other side where like women are hating on men because obviously they've done their track record is not great. And there's
Yeah.
obviously like, you know, anything from abuse to just cheating to all of the horrible things that like that obviously can go both ways. But I just feel like there's this war between men and women going on where I just feel like there needs to be some sort of reset where we're like are able to like work together again because like, relationships are failing. Like
Yeah, they
relationships are not working anymore
Yeah,
because
divorce
I feel
rates
like
are the highest they've ever been.
yeah.
And I
because
don't think
there's such
social
an-
media helps either.
the dynamic. No way.
And
Because
it's-
people can jump on the trend of hating women or hating men. Like, who's that freaking guy? Thank God he got cancelled. Tate.
Oh, Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Oh my God, he was terrible.
starting a really bad, like,
Really bad movement. But the
And-
girls were getting on it too. The girls were enjoying him as his movement as well because they were like, I want a man to pay for me. Like, but I'm like, girl,
But
you're
at
going to
what
have
cost?
to dress conservatively and never look at another man again for the rest of your life. You're going to have to be constantly told you need to lose weight. You need to look a certain way. You need to look like a Barbie. And then one day that Andrew Tate guy is going to get older and you're going to get older with him.
Yep.
And then he's going to lose interest in you and find a 21-year-old girl.
Exactly.
And I've heard that from the mouth of a man saying, one day you're going to hit 30. So he said it to me. He said, one day you're going to hit 30. I'm not going to say who it is. One day you're going to hit 30 and no one's going to want you anymore. You've got a 5-year expiry date. Excuse me. And look at this beautiful 31-year-old. Imagine.
No, I
gonna
think
hit
that's the
30.
that's men trying to make women insecure
No,
so
it's
that
trying to put them down so that they feel
keep
better.
them down
That's
below
a
them.
narcissist.
100%.
Yeah. And he was like, you're going to expire in 5 years. And the next batch of 21-year-olds, next batch, like with freaking products, is going to come through. And you're not going to be of interest anymore. Can you imagine
Yeah.
how I was feeling in that moment?
I would run. But like
I did
also
run.
you would get paralyzed as well. Like you'd feel paralyzed from what they're saying because you're
I listened to that and I was like, holy shit. I started to believe it for a bit. Like I'm 25 now and I'm like, fuck, am I actually going to expire at 30? Like, is no one going to want me?
To be fair, I feel like a lot of not even just men, but people who I have conversations with when I say I'm 31 now, they'll be like, so like, do you want to get married and have kids? Like their tone is, they're like, it's like they're worried for me. And I'm like, yeah, I do. They're like when?
Time's ticking.
Yeah. And I'm like,
whoa.
I'm not stressed. Like I know I'm going to get married and have kids at
Yeah.
whenever that time is for me. But I'm like, I'm the happiest I've been in my whole life. Like I've had the best couple of years ever.
Yeah.
And
that's what counts.
things can happen like that. I could meet my husband or I could, you know, get into a relationship or get engaged with someone and it could happen so quickly. I could then fall pregnant the next year and this could all happen within 2 years and I'll be 33, which is, you know, prime.
And even if you're 35 or 36, it's still fine.
You can't rush
Everything in
something
divine
like that.
timing.
You can't control something like
Yeah.
that. Like that is your path.
Yeah.
And like I had my 20s to be super like carefree. I grew up in the Gold Coast and I was like, yeah, like super chill, cruisy life. And then towards the end of my 20s, I obviously moved here and then now I've been experiencing life on this side of the world, which has been unbelievable and I am loving it. And then I'm going to get to a point where I'm probably going to end up in a relationship and get married and have kids and I'm going to be so satisfied because that was my life path.
But also you took your time with it. Like I couldn't even
Yes.
fathom or begin to imagine the girls and the guys that have this pressure, especially when you're like come from a more religious background where you have your parents and your family like pressurizing you, like you need to get married, you need to get married. Thank God we don't have that. I don't have that. I don't know about you, but like my parents
not
are
at
like,
all.
when are you going to get married? When are you going to get married?
Never.
But like, you know, and then they end up marrying the wrong person.
And they hate their 20s.
And then they hate their life.
Yeah, and they've got kids and they're
Yeah.
they're stuck with this person or they're at least have ties with this
Yeah.
person for the rest of their life.
And they didn't just wait until the time was right where the right person came along because they rushed it and they were like, you know, I even have friends my age, I'm 25. I have my 26-year-old friends. They're like, oh my God, all my friends are getting married. I'm like really stressed. I haven't met a boyfriend. I'm like, It's fine. You're still a baby. And I have friends who are like, oh my God, I'm getting so old. And I'm like, no, you're not.
I feel so bad for
young.
women, like our mindsets in our
Because
20s.
it's the society that we live in.
Yeah, and men even say, like, I've had men comment on my Instagram or TikToks before and be like, you women think that you need to like be living your life, but you're going to miss your window. And then you're going to not be like...
You're going to be alone.
Yeah, they're basically like, you're going to miss your window and not going to have kids and a husband because you're too busy being independent and living your best. That's what a man said to me once. And I was like, okay, so you're allowed to do it.
But we can't. And they're allowed to do it till they're 40.
That's what I mean. There's men getting married in their late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah.
And that's
fine.
totally acceptable.
Yeah.
But if a woman was to get married in her even early to mid 30s,
she's past her expiry date.
She's like pushing it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's awful.
It's crazy.
But you know what? We're going to live our best lives. Hot girl summer.
I'm happy to be the face of a single 30-something-year-old and like be the ambassador of like living your best in your 30s.
Yeah. And I'm ambassador for being 25 and single and healing from my own shit.
Yes.
And living my best life.
Best time to do it.
Yeah.
20s is the best time to do it.
Yeah. Hot girl summer.
Exactly. Hot girl summer.
Healing girl summer. Hot girl summer. Single girl summer.
Honestly,
no strings attached.
Whatever you want it to be.
No one to text.
And that's the thing as well. If you are in your 20s and you've gotten married and have kids and you're happy and you get to now
that's also great.
Have the most time of your life with that person, amazing.
Yeah.
You know, because you could meet your person and then you could have regrets going, damn, I wish I met you sooner.
Yeah.
But like that was just your life.
Yeah.
But if you did meet someone in your 20s and you're like, cool, I get to spend the rest of my life with this person
that's
and you're
amazing
happy.
Too.
That's amazing. But it's more we're talking to the people who feel the pressure or feel like they're missing out or they've missed the window.
But also the people that just enter relationships for the sake of entering relationships because they're scared of being alone.
Yes, they settle. Yeah, I will never settle.
I will
never fucking settle.
I'm not settling.
That's like my number one thing because I settled too much in my 20s with relationships.
I settled way too much as well.
I stuck around
out of fear of loneliness. But it's like to be lonely of what?
And low self-worth because you get to that place because of the toxicity and state of the relationship.
Now's the time to raise our vibration. And once we raise our vibration, great things are going to happen.
We will attract.
With or without men.
You should see my journal.
Oh, my journal.
My journal from this year is wild. Like I can't wait to like read it to my children one day.
Yeah.
It's every week I sit down and I have like crazy stories every week. And it's just like, I love reading my own journal a month later. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot that happened. And like keeps me motivated to be like, no,
keep living
you're
life.
really happy right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's for the plot.
It's always for the plot. We are the main character of our own story.
I know.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I had the best time.
Me too. Yapping away.
Yeah, I love it.
It goes so quick.
Talking about boys is like the best thing ever.
Why is it? I hate it. Me and Cardia always say it to each other. We're like, why is this our favorite thing to talk about? Because it's just like
but the boys are the same. They either talk about football or girls. I'm really sorry. And if you're a man listening to this right now, don't lie to yourself.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't lie to yourself. You are talking about Linda from next door.
Linda.
I know you are.
I just want to sometimes catch up with friends and it be about really like cool, like historical, like, you know, like deep, like educational topics.
Yeah,
but
like,
it's
let's
just
talk
not.
about science. Let's talk about the environment that we live in. But it doesn't
make
hit
my
the
heart
same.
flutter. Yeah.
It doesn't hit the same.
Doesn't give me butterflies.
And when you tell me, you're like, oh my God, there's this guy. And I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to hear.
Instantly like,
and if I say to you and I'm like, oh my God, Saya was messaging this guy. And you're like, oh my God, everyone's so excited.
It's just what makes me, makes me tick.
I mean, I made a whole career out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Legit. I literally make money out of chatting about dating and
you know
boys.
what? That's goals.
I love
so
it.
To all the haters.
So the haters who are going to hate on the dating life, we are all doing it. So at least if I'm talking about it, we can relate and get money from it.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Slay.
For listening.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag boys.
Hashtag do you relate? Yeah. Bye. See you next week.
Maybe I won't.